These are the scariest Minecraft myths ever caught on camera, and had I not been filming, you would never believe this happened in the first place. Grab your popcorn, everybody, because today's video is so incredibly terrifying, and make sure you comment down below the scariest part in today's video. Now, unpopular opinion, oceans are kind of sketchy, and there's kind of a lot of stuff that happens inside of an ocean. I mean, you have guardians, elder guardians, drowns, but the thing is, compared to the regular world, it's kind of empty. I mean, there is a lot going on, but there also isn't at the same time. And well, just look at this. As much as there kind of is a lot going on, I mean, we have a lot of habitats and coral reefs and all that stuff. I mean, everything we already mentioned. The reason I question this is because of this post that I saw on Reddit. Now, this post on Reddit was actually really odd, and I'm now finding this rabbit hole of things that are on Reddit that I've never seen before. Check this out. This post was made 4 years ago, so a very long time ago. Arguably, this is 119 or 118 versions of Minecraft, and they said the title of this post is, "Am I a coward or are Minecraft oceans scary?" I think we can all commonly agree oceans are kind of creepy, but that's not what I came looking for. If we scroll down into the comments, we can see posted in the correct place, my friend. I can confirm they are scary. And then right here, this person. What was that in the corner? I saw that too. It's hard to see though. DM'd for Discord. I want to see more of this. Which made me question what exactly is in the corner that I'm not seeing. So let's take a look at the entire image here. Okay, now looking at this photo up close and personal, the only thing that I see in the corner is a cod. There's one specific cod, and that is, granted, it's so dark. This person didn't have night vision on, so you can't really see. It's very dark under here. But what piqued my curiosity is this right here. DM'd for Discord. I want to see more of this. And unfortunately, this was almost 4 years ago. And so the odds that this person even uses this Reddit account is next to none. But thankfully, I reached out, and you'd be surprised, this person actually responded. So I managed to get the person that posted this on Reddit on Discord. And for privacy reasons, I'm obviously going to blur out their name, but we don't have any mutual servers and we don't have any mutual friends. But I asked them, hey, do you have any clips / proof of that hole that you mentioned about on Reddit making a YouTube video? And they said that pretty much they made a YouTube video. They're uploading it right now. It was big and the ocean was very far down. The video is processing. Here's the video link. Now, this is the first time I've ever seen this video. Let's watch this together. Okay, so this is a 2-minute and 44-second video of this person finding this hole. But hold up. This is a different version of the game than the one that is on Reddit. I mean, it certainly looks like it's a newer version. Okay, let's just see what they got here. Okay, so they're swimming in the ocean. I'm assuming they probably already found the hole. That's why they started recording. Because that, oh my God, wait, what is that? There's no audio here, so we can't hear anything, but we can see the audio visual at the bottom right corner. Bro, what is that? There's no way that's naturally generated. That's actually insane. Okay, hold up. Let's skip ahead just a little bit real quick. So it looks like they might try to go down. The audio visual is actually huge because we can see everything that they're hearing despite not being able to hear things. Okay, so it looks like it's made of like, what? Black concrete and sea lanterns, which is really odd. I mean, there's no naturally generated cave that is like this. And even all the seaweed over here too, bro, it's all so high. I mean, what is going on with that? Okay, it's aside from like a super sketchy cave, it kind of seems a little bit ominous and creepy. But what else is here? Wait a second. Hold on. Did you see that? Wait a second. There's an elder guardian that's right there, but then it's not there. So right at 1:27 seconds, and boom, it appears. And look how it's just kind of like floating. Bro, what? Wait. There's the elder garden again. Right there. It's facing away though. That elder garden would have aggroed towards the player 100%. There's no reason it wouldn't. It's just staring, facing at the wall. What in the world? I think we get the point here. I said, thank you. Do you have a seed for this by chance? Also, what version? The seed, it is 1.20.1. So the original Reddit post that we saw of that hole is different than this, which makes me question, are we being lied to here? But I wanted to continue diving deeper. I'm typing a command in game and it says no access to this command. And then I asked them, can you open it to a lantern cheats on? Okay, I will try. And then boom, they gave me the seed. Now, the only thing left for us to do is go debunk this ourselves. Now, this is the apparent world seed that the user gave us from Reddit, but it kind of seems a little bit, different. Granted, we kind of spawned right near an ocean, which certainly helps our case, but they were playing in survival. I mean, this would have been so much better if I asked them to send me the world file, but it was already hard enough to get them to turn on land and turn on cheats to send a seed. It just, I don't know if that would have been possible. The problem is, I don't know how long or how far they traveled to find this mysterious hole, if this was a real thing. So I decided to travel over an hour, generating every single ocean that I could possibly find, until suddenly, hold up, wait, yo. No way! Wait, what? Wait, bro. No freaking way. Bro, what? It's actually here. Wait, this is like right around where I spawned. I think I spawned somewhere over here, and I just kept flying west. Even all the kelp all around us is super tall, just like the video. Wait, what? Okay, so in the video, they had audio visual accessibility turned on. So I went ahead and turned that on. So if we go ahead and do this, so you can see that everything that is happening is not clickbait. Minecraft literally tells us what noises are being made. So I need to first effect give Zero Night Shark Boy night vision. I need to be able to see what's going on under here. Okay, this is, dude, wait, what? So it's all black concrete and sea lantern. Bro, what? Since when was this a thing? I wonder how old this dates back. I mean, the original picture they posted on Reddit was almost 4 years ago. We're talking about 1.18 or even maybe 1.19 at the most. Bro, this is so weird. This looks almost like it's a kind of a newly generated thing, but bro, this is creepy. Look how big this is. If you have a fear of massive open spaces, this is like the opposite of claustrophobia because it's all underwater. And then it ends all right here. Wait, what? It goes right to the end. Oh, wait, Guardian flaps. Yo, chill. What? There's no Guardian. Hold up. If I change the difficulty to peaceful, okay, difficulty set to peaceful, which means no mobs should realistically be able to spawn. Bro, what? Wait, so I heard an Elder Guardian, just like the one that was in that video. The problem was, bro, I'm actually getting the heebie-jeebies right now. What in the world? You're telling me if I was playing in survival, there was no way I would explore this place, bro. This is terrifying. Oh, wait, look, we have a little pocket of air right here. This cave is so big, it almost makes me question if it houses something deeper down here. Wait, how did a drown just spawn? I'm on peaceful. Yo, what? Y'all see that? Just a second. Okay. I just saw rowing. Like a boat. Bro, what? I'm actually lost. Okay, for whatever, I'm like so indulged in this. For whatever reason, if I missed something in this video, I need you guys to comment down below a timestamp so I can go back and rewatch this, because this is actually freaking terrifying, bro. Okay, there's a lot of soul escapes. Nah, bro, no. Something is wrong with this place. Absolutely. We need to come up with a game plan. Now, I've been trying to think about how we can debunk this and debrief this, because there's no other information anywhere on the internet regarding what we're experiencing and what is going on inside of this world. I mean, this is weird. This is really freaking weird. I've never seen anything like this before, and I'm curious if you guys have ever as well, because, well, right now I'm kind of at a loss of words with this. We hear Elder Guardian noises. The hole is confirmed, but what does all of this have to do? Why are they all tied in together? So quite frankly, I have been AFK sitting in the world. Wait a second. What is that? Right there. You see that? Right there. Oh my God, wait, hold up, bro. Wait, what is that? What was that? Oh my God, I'm so glad I caught that when I was recording. Wait, oh my God, there it is. Wait, it's a tiny Elder Guardian. Bro, it's an Elder Guardian. Oh my God, bro, look. Wait, yo, its eyes are red. Wait, what? Did the glow squid just die? Wait, hold up, bro. What is going? I didn't know baby Elder Guardians even existed, or matter of fact, even that tiny. Wait, it just, what? Wait, bro, it literally just killed the, bro, wait, hold up. Okay, why is it staring at me, bro? Nah, please don't kill me next. Please don't kill me. Wait, where's it going? Wait, bro, what? Hold up. This is like opening up the rabbit hole, because none of this, I never saw any of this on Reddit. I didn't see this anywhere else. Even the person on Discord didn't even talk about this, but in the video, they saw the Elder Guardian, but they never said anything. Wait, it's going inside of this hole. Bro, what? Am I about to get murdered? Like, actually, though, I'm genuinely terrified. What is this place? Wait, bro, what? I'm gonna assume it went here. There's a whole other underground portion to this. Y'all. Guys, I'm genuinely at a loss of words. Oh, no. Bro, you're kidding, right? Bro, that's an Elder Guardian. That thing is freaking massive. Bro, what? And it has red eyes too. Oh my God, bro. Wait, okay. I'm in the void. Wait, I can see this thing. There's no way it sees me over here. Bro, what? So there's like a massive underwater creature that's living under the world. Bro, this thing is huge. Okay, I'm terrified. I can't see it. Please. Guys, this thing is... I'm in creative mode, so it shouldn't be able to hurt me. Bro, this thing is huge. Look at the glow squid in myself compared to this. Guys, everything just died around me. Oh my God. Oh my God. It 100% sees me. Bro, I don't even know what to do. Do I try and kill it? Wait, can I try? I wonder if I can. Bro, I can't even hit. This thing is deflecting everything that I do. I can't even get one single hit on it. Bro, what? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Bro, what? I'm in survival now. Oh God, I'm screwed. I'm so screwed. Bro, I'm gonna drown. I'm gonna drown 100%. Bro, no, 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 no. Oh my God, please, please just give me to that pocket of air. Bro, no, 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 no. Over the last couple of years and several Minecraft updates, more and more little Easter eggs and hints have been added to villages to suggest that there is an ancient theory behind them. And one of the most interesting things that I've always found about villages is that they've never truly evolved. They kind of stayed stagnant, as if when Minecraft was first happening, the creation of the game was something similar to the time where dinosaurs were killed, that they may have just learned to live on their own but never evolve. But why have outposts and pillagers grown so much? Obviously, illagers are a direct tie to villagers. Potentially, illagers could have been a part of the village once and maybe wanted to break free and have their own civilization, which is where they spawned in from. I mean, not only do they live in a crazy big mansion, or they have the iconic chicken jockey fighting pen, but they have powers that are significantly stronger than any villager ever. Personally, in my opinion, I'm convinced that illagers and pillagers are what was first the players of Minecraft. And the villagers we know and love now are quite simply the survivors of the end of Minecraft's time. And the illagers are also a set of survivors, but survivors that evolved drastically. I mean, look at this. They have flying defenses. It'd be like the iron golems grew wings, bro. Now, if you thought that was weird, this doesn't compare anywhere as near to the Endermen as corrupted players. All right, so I have this all written down here, but essentially a Redditor on this post, which I'll show you in a moment, theorizes that Endermen are corrupted ancient builders affected by the unstable end portal. Now, I don't want to just be some conspiracy Andy or something, but this post right here has been active for over 6 years. And I mean, this goes deep, even as deep as talking about Herobrine in the ancient civilization of the builders, which don't worry, we're actually going to get into this in just a moment. So if I click Control F and I search up the end portal, you can see all the times that somebody has brought up the word, the end portal. And the one I'm really looking for is this one right here. The end portal may instead be some sort of time machine or wormhole. Think about it. It is a spacey pattern, sends them far, far into the future where the world is destroyed. And all that left is barren floating rocks of burned stone, black pillars with healing crystals, a corrupted dragon, and leftover cities that haven't been stripped for resources. And quite frankly, it actually all makes sense. Everything in the overworld is what we know and love as the world itself. And when you go to the nether, it's where things start getting a little bit creepy and a little bit demonic. And the end is where, well, notice how nothing is ever touched in the end. I mean, us players obviously go to ravage it and take resources, but overall, it's as if the end was at some point a time traveling world. And in my notes here, we have suggested that Endermen literally have human speech for its voice lines. Like, actually. So if I spawn an Enderman here, okay, now obviously we all know how Endermen sound, right? Endermans have like 3 or 4 different audio cues when they're talking like this. They have their neutral ones when they're just standing here. They have ones when they're punched, and they have ones when they're aggroed, when you're staring directly at them. But I've always wanted to know what that Redditor said is true. The audio lines from an Enderman are actually a person. What are inside of those audio lines that might perhaps bring us to a better conclusion? Now, although it's impossible for me to pull the raw audio files of what the Endermen were saying, everything else in this Reddit is actually pretty spot on. How would a civilization like this even know to build the end portal? I mean, perhaps it was at one point something that was used as time travel. I mean, the lore of Minecraft goes deep. It's the reason we make these videos in the first place. And when we go to the end itself, I mean, it is exactly what the Redditors say. It's the only mobs you find here are ones that exist in this world, aka Enderman or the Ender Dragon or Shulkers, for instance. In fact, something with the end portal that is really interesting from the Reddit post is here. The end portal is a reality fold that melded dragon times and a time that builders are in. This reality fold corrupted them, suggesting that at one point everything was in the overworld, but corrupted it and forced it into multiple different worlds. It's the reason you only ever find the dragon here. But you notice about the dragon, he's not all that endy. I mean, yes, he is called the Ender Dragon, but really, what would stop the Ender Dragon from being in the overworld? There's hundreds of dragon mods, and they don't seem out of place. Whereas an Enderman, the moment you see an Enderman, even the first time you ever saw one, they look out of this world. They don't look like any other mob that you would find in the overworld. So, at some point, could the villagers or the Endermen or even the beginning players of the game suggest that the Endermen were once any of these entities? Well, it's possible. Now, if you thought the Enderman theory was creepy, this next one might have you rethinking Minecraft entirely. You're not the first player. Again, I want you to hear me out when I say this. You are not the first player. And this is an actual conspiracy theory that is blown up all over Reddit. Now, I'm just going to summarize it here. A Reddit post suggests you, the player, once lived in the builder civilization, but the rest of them died and you were the only survivor. And there's actually a massive Reddit right here talking about this. In fact, there's actually a vote where the #1 ranking poll with over 680 votes believe that I think the player is a builder with amnesia, which is pretty insane. I mean, this is, again, another massive write-up here. And on the surface, I would think, okay, you know what? This is probably pretty far-fetched, but you know what kind of concrete solidifies that this is actually possible, in my opinion, is these villages. See, these dead villages are told to be overran by zombies. But if they were overran by zombies, this entire place would have just simply been housed by zombie villagers, no differently than if it was with a regular village. And what makes it even weirder is the fact that this is a recent update. I mean, more recent in regards to when villages were introduced into Minecraft. Having an abandoned village like this is a kind of a new concept. The player that I act as right now, me and you when you're playing the game, are we just simply players that were a part of this once a civilization of builders, but we just simply forgot it? And now as players, we're just living through the builder's dream by building our world to the way that we want it to be. I mean, it's possible, and I can see how that theory backs up too. It does make all that sense. And I think with having a village like this, a completely overthrown, overrun village, makes it a lot more believable, like something like this is actually possible. And you might think that was pretty insane, but this one gets even deeper. The Nether in the end represents the overworld's past and future. Now, this post essentially says the following. A Reddit post suggests the Nether represents the overworld's distant past, drawing parallels with Earth's early history. And if I go ahead and Control F and I search up the Nether right here, the Nether is the overworld, but in the far distant past, a time when the overworld was in a violent, chaotic state with high amounts of geological activity, creating massive lava flows and volcanoes. Arguably a very similar state to what happened with the dinosaurs and the extinction, which is why every single time we go to the Nether, well, the Nether is literally the hell version of the overworld. There's fire, there's lava, there's evil mobs that try to kill you, there's gas, there's all these sorts of things here. So potentially the Nether could have been what was once the overworld, or perhaps there was one entire world entirely, but this is now considered the extinction of it. I mean, what was once a thriving and living world is now this hell in Minecraft. Now, that one's a little bit far-fetched, but this one is genuinely terrifying. You can actually run into invisible mobs, such as a spider, whose eyes were the only thing visible as a creeper explodes behind me. I'm actually shaking. So this user on Reddit essentially made a report that invisible mobs are watching you, and they said this is done while playing hard mode. Not hardcore, but hard mode. Now, invisible mobs is pretty far-fetched, but it's happened before. And if you have ever experienced anything creepy, scary, or unsettling in your Minecraft world, you need to let me know down below in the comment section, because I'm going to be personally reading every single comment from today's video. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. All right, so I want to actually take a look at this. I'm really genuinely curious to see if this is something that we can either duplicate or replicate in the game. Firstly, though, we need to debug a little bit here. I want to grab an invisibility potion and just a normal spider because I'm pretty sure already. Okay, so the spider's eyes are visible, but in the screenshot that we looked at, these eyes are a little bit more transparent, it looks like. These ones are a lot more vibrant. Like you can't see them. They're not hollow. So I think the best way for me to test this is to change the difficulty to hard, spawn in essentially thousands of spiders to see if we can land an invisible one. Okay, so I've spawned in a bunch of mobs now. Bunch of spiders here. Some have particle effects, which are quite interesting. I actually have no idea what that even is. Is it a speed potion? I didn't know spiders could spawn with speed effects on them. That's odd. I noticed another spider. Here it is right here. This one also has a potion effect on them that was naturally spawned. Didn't know that was possible. Now, out of all the spiders I've spawned, 0 of them are invisible. But you'll notice in that screenshot, it was actually taken at nighttime. So perhaps this is something that they transition throughout the night. I just want to see if this is something that maybe we'll catch a glimpse of, or if it's something that's even possible. But again, it's so far-fetched that you really don't know. So far, I'm not seeing anything. They're all just normal spiders. Huh. The invisible mobs thing is certainly interesting. I've had my fair share of weird instances happening in a world, but an invisible spider is not something I don't think I've seen that before. Now, I'm actually going to wait and test this a little bit longer just to see if we capture something on camera. But in the meantime, let's move on to our next myth and stick around because we're going to get a solution to this one at the end. So what exactly is the warden guarding? You know, good question. This warden is this new powerful mob that was introduced just a couple versions ago, and it's pretty good. Obviously, if you don't use any exploits or glitches to kill it fast, to kill it in survival can actually be very difficult, and I think we all know that. But what is it guarding? It's so powerful. It has an entire tomb around it, an entire base underground, its own city, its own monument. But why? See, this user in this entire post suggests the following. The cities were clearly built with wardens in mind, laid out like prisons. If I go into an ancient city all the way down here, I mean, what they're saying in that Reddit post is true, essentially suggesting that the warden, the mob that essentially is housed here and lives here, has an entire prison all around them with its own sanctuary, its own base, its own thing to keep it trapped and locked up in here. And again, I would think this is just another far-fetched riddle, but this is what makes me question everything. I mean, whatever's intention designed this behind the scenes was extremely intelligent. It understood redstone, it understood how to work mechanics and how to work doors. I mean, this was intentional. This was done here as if they were actual players building something in the game, but it's not. This portion of the game is actually part of Minecraft, and it's part of the ancient city. The warden being a relatively newer entity and it being surrounded by all of this landmass, we'll call it. Could this landmass be an encampment or a prison the warden is just simply housed in? Because at the end of the day, what is the warden actually guarding in the first place? Now, aside from this spider jockey just doing apps by just spinning all over there, so far I have not seemed to have found any spiders with invisible eyes. But again, I could be completely wrong, and if it's something that you've witnessed in your world before, I need you to let me know down below in the comment section. But this user right here by the name of BioshMCPE says that this is legitimate. Now, let's see what they're talking about.
If you see a red sheep in your world, build a bunker and hide, or something bad will happen to you.
Okay, wait, there's something hold up, right there. Do you see that in the background? Okay, it looks like a red sheep.
You see, 2 players were playing Minecraft when they saw a red sheep.
I mean,
they decided to investigate this,
and then it was completely gone.
But as soon as they went near it, the red sheep disappeared. Terrified of what just happened, the players decided to go mining, and when they came back up, all of the sheep on their farm had disappeared.
And then all the sheep went missing. Interesting.
So they searched for their sheep in the forest for hours, but when they got there, all they could find was red wool.
And then there's randomly red wool there. I mean, red sheep on its own aren't terrifying by any means, but I see what's happening here.
They looked behind them, and there it was, the red sheep.
And then it shows back up. Oh my God. Let's see if this is actually real. Okay, so we are in our world now, And I think it would be very easy to say we could grab red dye and just dye a sheep the color red. But something tells me it has to be done the legitimate way and not just by dyeing a sheep. So first, oh my God, what? Yeah, we just found a pink sheep. Okay, that's rare. That's very rare. You have to subscribe for that. Okay, so real quick, I need to fly around and we need to find a red sheep. Aha! Yes, I have found you, sheep. Are you haunted and cursed? Hey, wait, get back here. Okay, so now in the video, if I recall everything correctly, it's actually also a... Whoa, wait a second. This is the exact same biome that they were in that video, too. Wait, hold up. That's actually kind of creepy. So I was able to fly the entire way to this red sheep and nothing happened. Wait, it's probably because I need to be in survival mode. That would make a lot more sense. Wait a second. There's raw mutton and light gray. Whoa, wait. Wait, did the sheep die? No. There's no way. It would have dropped red. Okay, wait a second, bro. I'm actually getting a little bit sus now. What just happened there? I turn around for 1 second and there's raw mutton in light gray. Well, wait, what? This is actually weird. What in the world? Oh, no way. Wait, there's no... Okay, that time it's actually... Whoa, hold up, bro. That thing just died. It didn't even make a noise or anything. Everything dropped, including the red wall. Okay, so the sheep did die. Wait, how is that even possible? Wait, that makes no sense. The moment I go into survival mode is when all this started happening, but... Oh, wait, what? That's actually weird, bro. There's another one right here. Okay, bro. If I miss anything in this video whatsoever, I'm expecting all of you guys to spam the comments down below because I'm either going insane with a red sheep or... There's something deeper that I don't know that I've clearly missed in Minecraft's update logs. Now, if I just don't take my eyes off the sheep entirely, nothing can happen. Wait, where'd he go? Wait, bro, no. Bro, no, bro, what? Dude, that's actually, that doesn't make any sense. I'm watching the sheep the entire time and then just poof, he dies. Okay, this all doesn't make sense to me, and I simply need to do some more homework to see if this is actually something scary. Minecraft horror myths. So we have a gold ritual, it seems like, with netherrack, and very oddly enough, flowers as well.
The only way this will work is if there's a player with an Alex skin standing on the netherrack block.
I'm just going to be the first one to say this. We've done rituals like this before. This is going to be a hit or miss, to be honest with you.
And when she does, something scary will happen.
I don't know. So you need to sacrifice a player and then... Bro, what? There's no way. Wait, actually? Okay, hold up. I need to get one of my friends on to see if this is legit. On this night, we are seeing if Distorted Alex is real. But first, I have called upon my good friend Mogi. We're literally moments away from him joining the server to see if this is actually legitimate or not. As you can tell here, we have a perfect area. Oh my God, Mogi, hi.
Hi. What's up? What?
Okay,
what
listen. Listen, I asked you to put on an Alex skin. What is wrong with your neck, bro? You okay?
Sorry, I'm falling for the world at the moment. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay,
Hello.
okay. Now listen, Mogi.
Right.
You don't understand that right now we are actually about to summon in. You might summon in Distorted Alex, and that's why I asked you to be in an Alex skin. Okay, so...
Yeah, you're right. I really do not understand.
Okay, now, just for a moment here, just allow me to build this. First, we need to build a 3x3 of gold, followed by netherrack on top, and... In the YouTube short, they place down a poppy 2 blocks away, and then they also place down a dandelion 2 blocks away. Now, Mogi, the only thing I need you to do is stand on top of this netherrack, and you need to smite yourself, okay?
And you think this is gonna work?
I saw it in a short. We need to see if it's... It looks legit, bro.
You watch too many shorts. This is... Yeah, all right. Well,
I like my YouTube shorts. Okay, whenever you're ready, Mogi.
I'll do it. I'm on the gold blocks now. I'm gonna jump on top of this, and you think something's gonna happen, right?
Supposedly, yes. Just jump up and smite yourself.
Well,
you gotta smite yourself first. You gotta smite yourself. Eh? Maybe try it again.
Nah.
Wait, what do you mean nah? Wait, Mogi. Well, that failed absolutely miserably. I think it's safe to say that this YouTube short was complete clickbait. I don't know what to expect from that. I probably should have expected that. And next we have is Distorted Alex. I think already, just by this piano music, I'm already getting the heebie-jeebies. I don't know about y'all, but anytime you put this soundtrack on, it just gets me creeped out. So they're in a rundown village or an abandoned village, and they're moving around. I can't tell if this is on PC or if this is console. It looks like a console player. Okay, so they go to this type of village or house. Interesting. And they go inside of it. They're obviously looking around for something. Okay, this is definitely console. Huh. What's that green bar? That's weird. Whoa, wait a second. Did you see that for a sec? The moment they clicked the iron ingots and the apples, the iron went gray and then the apple went black for like a split second. Did you guys see that? Let me know. Okay, so where's Distorted Alex exactly? I'm confused. Wait, on the left, I'm calling it. Jump scare. Inbound. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, all right. Let's see if this is real. Unfortunately, in Minecraft, you can't just locate a dead village. So I'm on this website called Chunkbase, which allows me to input the seed of the world I'm on and find it in a world map view. I mean, look at how insane this is. First, we just need to go up here and deselect everything that doesn't include biomes and villages. And boom, here we go. So we have biomes right here and we have villages right here as well. The only thing being selected. And now if I zoom out, oh, right here, right here. Okay, I found it, I found it. X coordinate 940, Z coordinate 1829. Let's teleport. And we're here. So we are now at the abandoned dead village, whatever you want to call it. First, I want to try and recreate pretty much exactly what that user did in the video. Now, obviously, the villages aren't entirely identical, but I think if we pop into survival mode and we go exploring around, we might notice a few things. Oh my gosh, no, no, no. Okay, so first, we'll just start looting. Now, weirdly enough, too, none of the items are going gray or black like it did in the video. That could be a console thing. I'm not entirely sure. Let me know if you play on console. But so far, everything seems kind of normal, I suppose. Aside from... Wait, is that skeleton? Yeah, okay, he is. I was going to say, how is that skeleton not burning right now? Okay. Now, I'm not going to give up right away. Obviously, we don't know how long that player was in the village for, so hypothetically... Y'all, did you just... Bro, my freaking arm hairs are standing up. Y'all see that, bro? There was nothing there. Bro, am I tripping and I'm going crazy right now, bro? I swear, I have not touched any of the suspicious stew. Y'all, I'm actually creeped out right now. What was that? I'm not... Wait, okay, did I touch the water? I don't think I did. Bro, what? There's no way. Okay, it could be particles. It could be anything. Realistically, it could be a traitor. But then again, you would hear... Oh my god, there it is again. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Bro, there's no way. Is it like a zombie villager or something, bro? I'm actually so confused right now. How is that even possible? Wait, I need to set it back to daytime, bro. I cannot fight this at night. Y'all, I'm not... How did that bee just take... Yo, I'm not going crazy, am I right? Like, if you guys see something that I don't see, I need you to let me know in the comments, because I'm oblivious to so many things. Bro, this is concerning. Bro, I don't know, y'all. Something about this is not right. The fact that there's invisible particles and somehow that bee literally took damage. Bro, I don't know, y'all, but something is not right with this. Okay, let's see why we shouldn't. 289-849-025. Okay, good to know. I'm gonna remember that. Oh.
However, this process is not perfect.
I mean, we know that. That's true, obviously.
Uncontrollable and random. Sometimes the seed
Wait,
breaks.
is that skeleton holding a carrot? I've never seen that before.
No one knows exactly how or why, but the results can be terrifying.
Okay, I think this is just some sort of like spooky short video. I don't think anything actually happens, but I want to try out that seed. I want to see if there's any significance with that. So first, let's go ahead and generate a world. We're going to turn cheats on so I can switch in and out of creative mode. And the seed that we need is 289-849-025. And let's go ahead and generate the world. See if anything is actually going to happen or not. Okay, so we are in the world now. And aside from the seed, that's the only significant thing that that video had. In fact, it was just mainly a compilation of spooky and scary things in game. But so far, relatively, the world seems relatively normal. I mean, we have all of our mobs right here, and everything is... Wait a second. All these sheep are making noise, but none of them... Why aren't they moving? Wait, bro, what? My game's not... Okay, my game isn't freezing. But why aren't they... Can I push them? No, I can't. Wait, bro, what? Wait, that thing just... The sheep just spawned behind me. Wait, bro, what? Wait, this is actually weird. None of these sheep are moving. I can punch them and everything. Okay, so the game's not crashing. It's nothing like that. It's definitely not that. Wait, there's a baby sheep right there. It's moving. And so is that one, its head. But all the other ones are. Bro, what? Okay, no. This is weird. It's an odd coincidence, but it doesn't scream what we saw. Whatever that scary, dark figure was. At least that's kind of what I'm looking for. Now, I had an idea as to how we could see if the seed is actually scary. If I use the keybinds F3B, it allows me to turn on hitboxes. Actually, it'd be perfect if I go back to the sheep. Now, wherever the sheep are... Wait, they're gone. They were right here. They were all right here a second ago. Wait, okay. This is hitboxes. This was my idea. Any item, mob, or thing has a hip... Wow. Wait, bro, how is this... There's no way. There's sheep just spawning around. Wait, what? I'm actually confused. Bro, I'm setting a marker there. That is so freaking weird. Wait, I'm setting a marker. Oh my god, wait. Replay mod. Everything has been recording this whole time. I can see exactly what happened when I walked away. The hitbox theory. This might actually work. Hold up. Let's go and see what's going on. Okay, so we are in replay right now as to when I spawned into the world. And we can see all of the sheep right here. Now, if I go in F1, it might be a little bit easier to see. But all these sheep aren't moving at all. But I'm kind of curious. If I speed this up a little bit here, when I walk away, we should be able to see what happens, right? Where did they go? Wait, they just died. Wait, what? They all just... Okay, so I wasn't going crazy. They didn't despawn. They all died simultaneously. Okay, that's odd, but my marker was right here when I just set this. Now, if we play the video back, if I find myself, I think I'm right here. Yes, okay, I'm right here, and there are two sheep surrounding me right now. Okay, that's odd. Wait, oh my god. Wait, bro, it's the thing from the video. It's lit. Wait, it disappeared. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Oh my god, wait, what? It was lit. That thing was on the tree. Wait, you're telling me that thing, whatever it's called, it's in my world right now? Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. So that thing was right here on the tree looking down towards me. Bro, wait, what? I still have hitboxes turned on, so if anything comes near me, I'll be able to see it coming. But wait, guys, I can't see. I literally can't see. I just got darkness for a minute and a half. Wait, what is going... Wait, what is happening with my screen right now? Bro, no, this doesn't make any sense. It's as if the warden is somewhere near here, but it's obviously not. Wait, guys, it's that thing. It's right there. Wait, my screen. No, what's happening? Wait! That was terrifying, but this next video is even crazier. Go click it right now, and I'll see you there.